Here is a fact. Getting a regular pickleball certification, while good, is not going to guarantee success. One of the things that pains me in business is to see people start something and then hear, I didn't do anything with it. And I hear this time and time again, which is why I've created the Pickleball business certifications through the Picklepreneurs Mastermind. I want to explain to you the different milestones that you should look at to help you to grow your business. So when we're growing a business, especially from scratch, and a lot of people are coming into the pickleball space who don't have business experience, there are certain milestones to go through. For example, your first paid student, your first group of 4, your first group of 8, your first tournament, your first league. But in order to get there, you need marketing. So there's going to be things like your first marketing funnel and your first video on social media. And actually getting there for some people can be a struggle because you need the mindset, you need the support system. And so the way that I've designed this, and the reason why I've created these pickleball certifications around business, is that it's outcome based. Okay, so you're only going to get these certifications once you've completed the actions, which makes it gamified, but it's actually tangible in that you've actually made money in the process. And so maybe right now you have started your pickleball career and you're kind of stuck and you need those steps, right? You need those steps. So what are the initial steps? In my experience, coaching, consulting, and mentoring hundreds in the fitness space, and now since this year, actually working in pickleball, first and foremost, we have to look at our belief system. What do we believe that we can achieve and what do we want to achieve? Now, if you have come in as a self-employed pickleball coach, and so you're not working for another business, then it's going to be really important that you enter super high performance, right? You enter acting and showing up in your business and treating it very seriously. The next thing, which is understanding how sales works. And this sales spans different things. Now we've got social media. So how do you convert those inquiries from your social channels into sales? How do you sell high ticket items versus lower end items? How do you position yourself and market yourself on social media and add value to your audience? All of these elements encompass a picklepreneur, a pickleball entrepreneur that is in the space to change and create an impact. And so what happens is when you join the Picklepreneurs Mastermind, you'll go in, we'll have an onboarding call and a coaching call, and I'll find out where you are right now because I want to share with you some of the conversations that are happening behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. So I'm noticing a theme, which is, as I mentioned before, I've started, but I've not got my paid clients. So there's a lot of pickleball coaches that are in the phase of free. And this phase is I'm doing things for free, but I've not yet transitioned to my paid clients. Or you're in a position where you've got your paid clients, but you've not set up the structure in the business in the right way so it's scalable, which means that you're going to get burnt out at a certain point. So there's a systems issue there. Or I'm chatting to a lot of pickleball coaches who are in the $1,000 to $3,000 range, and they want to get to the $5K a month. They want to get to the $10K a month, but they're in this place of either being comfortable or they don't know how to scale the business. And so, yes, there has to be a ramping up of marketing. Yes, there has to be an understanding of sales, but often this is down to incorrect positioning, incorrect pricing, and the wrong business structure. Another thing that I'm noticing, people coming into space, I had a conversation yesterday with those that are going in initially with creating a website, making an investment. Just know that you can make your first $10,000 a month without a website. Yes, in fact, I promote people having websites, but doing things at the right time. Because if you don't understand how to create a business, what you'll do is you'll do things at the right time and they will cost you a lot of money. And so the way that I've structured these certifications is through the 6 courts in the mastermind, so that you're doing things in the right order. All right? Because I'll give you a perfect example. If you go and ramp up your marketing, but you don't have the right business structure and you don't understand how to sell, then you're going to get really frustrated because you've got leads coming in, but they're not converting. And then you go into this mental dialogue of, I'm not good enough. All right. So it's very important to do things in the right order. Now, a big one for a lot of people is, I'm putting myself out there, but I'm afraid of being on camera. I'm afraid, and just understand that's a massive milestone for pickleball entrepreneurs to reach, which is starting to show up, position your socials in the right way. It's also about personal branding. So these are a lot of things that you have to learn to be a successful entrepreneur. It's getting to your 5, 10K a month and being consistent is not just about one thing, right? In reality, also moving into next year, you're going to see a flood, far more pickleball coaches and instructors coming into the space. So right now, you may be in a position where people are coming to you, you're getting referrals, okay? But just understand that that landscape is going to change. And so what you're going to need to do is go into mastery. Go into mastery when it comes to sales. Go into mastery when it comes to marketing. Starting to really stretch yourself out of your comfort zone. And that needs support, okay? That needs training, it needs accountability, and it needs support. So I just want you to know that I've not created these certifications just because I want to give people a certification, but it's about moving you through the milestones which are really critical for your sustained success. This is also something, pros are having challenges too, right? And some of the challenges that pros are having is that, for example, they may be moving around the country, or there are other professionals that are working out of locations. But now more and more coaches are coming into that location. And so they're being forced into the position of that they're not helping me market. And so I've got to be the one to market myself. And so here we have to talk about return on investment, right? Making an investment in becoming better at pickleball. But there's also the being smart and saying, in parallel with that, in parallel with me becoming better as a pickleball coach and a player, I also need to dial in, master, fine-tune, and optimize continuously my business skills in every single area. Because truth being told, marketing spans a multitude of different things. It's social media posting, it's email marketing, it's in sales, it's outreach, right? There's creating a YouTube channel if you want it. There's also, networking and all of the things. And sometimes you may be taking a skill set from an existing business or from a career, but maybe there's some missing pieces that you really need to not just learn, but also action and implement, which is not just learning about, okay, here's a great video to post on social media about your story, but actually doing it, right? Actually taking that action. And that is the big thing that so many people procrastinate with, because there's self-sabotage there. There's fear, there's anxiety, there's worry, there's comparison, comparing yourself, right? Maybe you're at 3.5 and you're saying, well, there's pros out there charging this. I can't make more money, That's not true. In fact, I could help a 3.5 earn more money than a pro because they understand the business acumen where maybe the pro doesn't. This is no judgment, by the way, if you're watching this as a pro. I'm just making a point that someone with the marketing, the scales, and the leverage skills who can market to and sell to beginners can outperform a pro who doesn't have the business acumen. That's just the reality. So the point I want to make here, which is certifications, which I'm now bringing out in business, are going to give you a return on investment and continuously scale your income if you're committed and you're willing to go all in. All right. Now, let me know in the comments which of the certifications are you interested in. I'll tell you a few of them. There's getting your first paid client, right? Making that transition so huge. That's such a big thing that happens when it comes to that. There's also creating your first marketing funnel. There's also creating your first social video. There's reaching your first 1,000 per month. There's reaching your first 5,000 per month. There's reaching your first 10,000 per month. Okay? There's completing mindset trainings, right? Head into the description, click on the link for the Picklepreneurs Mastermind and read all of the things that you're going to get on the 6 courts. And I assure you, it's going to blow your mind, not just the value, but also the coaching and the support network that you're going to get, not just from other coaches, but other people in the pickleball space in different industries that you're going to learn from. Right now, actually, I was just reading a post from one of our members who's been in the police for over 30 years, and she is now taking those things that she's done working with police officers for 30 years and applying them to pickleball coaching. And she did a great post in the community talking about how she applies that and is using that now in the pickleball space. And that's the other thing which I want to mention, which I've spoken about in my previous videos, which is really tapping into your unique skill sets. I call this the zone of genius, right? The other things that you're really good at, and creating something unique to create a really great experience in pickleball in the next 12 months and beyond is what's going to separate you. Because in reality, so many people are offering pickleball coaching. But what about pickleball coaching right? Pickleball coaching and life coaching, pickleball coaching and relationship coaching. And these are the things which I want to teach you and help you. And that's what you can get when you sign up to the Pickleballpreneurs Mastermind. So just understand now, there's not just pickleball certifications to help you to have the confidence to go out and train people, all right, and coach people. But now you have the certifications to make you very, very successful in business. If you've not already watched the case study on Emily's growth to her first 10K, she was the first person I sent her certificates to, celebrating her $10,000 a month in revenue. Check out the video here, and check out the link in the description to the Pickleballpreneurs Mastermind, where you can start getting your certificates when they're completed, when the actions are completed. I'll see you in another video. And if you're not already subscribed, I'll see you in another video.